Hello, friends. Happy Monday. How we doing? How's everybody doing? Hello, Zeb. Zeb was here well before stream started. Slow, congrats on first. Hi, Chantel. Hi, Zeb. Hi, Becca. Hello, Backseat Gamers. Hi, Hannah.
3 a.m.
The gang is all here. Come on, Monday. Gosh, today was the most Monday I've experienced in quite a while. How dare Rebecca say the gang's all here and me not be here? I know. How dare she? Also, Hannah, congrats on 6 months. Hello, Zlo. Just watched Sinners. Sinners finally took today off because of dehydration and taking tomorrow off. Just fucking why not? Honestly, I wish I had the mental energy to take tomorrow off. But I would just fret about work. So y'all, work. Y'all want the pic where I look like I'm gonna murder someone? Obviously. I'm just so done with work. Been trying to get a new job for a hot minute, and we're not gonna think about that. But my mental health is way down the drain at the moment because of work. So it's great. Using 4-letter words in stream. Need a content warning first. Listen, okay, here's the thing. I grew up in a household where we did not swear. Becca and I did not swear ever. Like, we were the kids that, like, our friends would be like, I'll pay you money to say a swear word, and we wouldn't. Now we are comfortable with it. Oh, you're the W word. I'm so sorry. I will refrain. But like now we're both very comfortable, but I still have to like rewire my brain or something to be comfortable swearing on stream and like just in front of other people in general. I swear by myself all the time, but in front of other people, it like never happens. I'm also in burnout at work. I feel you. Managed to get tomorrow off, so I have 3 days off in a row. Yes. Hope you get some rest. You deserve it. Thank you. Becca, no video games for a week. No, it's one of those things where like even around like close friends, I don't swear like ever. And I'm trying to like rewire my brain to be like, this is an okay thing to do. Both Elizabeth and Becca I'll give, and this guy fucking we were like all lowercase, real tiny letters. Yes, like need to whisper it. Yep. When I'm by myself though, I'm yelling. I also had to go through this. Yeah. It's such a like, it's a weird thing because everyone around you grows up like it's normal. You know? Just got the invitation to my friend's wedding. It's gonna be an expensive weekend. Oh no, Slow. I hope it's fun at least. I was raised that profanity was sacrilegious. Yep. And I diverged from my parents so hard I threw around fucking hell every other sentence. I would love to get to that point. Well, I got my back paychecks 2 weeks after, so hopefully it softens blow. Ooh, fingers crossed for you. All right, well, to avoid talking about that W word, shall we get into Veilguard? I'm not doing any makeup. I'm not doing any of that tonight. I just can't. Marking the other side of it. I swear monitor mount. Don't around family because I think they genuinely kick me out because that's how ridiculous they are about it. Oh yeah, I would never around family either at this point. It would literally just be like Becca and Brad family wise. And my cousins probably.
Shrimp time, it's shrimpin' time. Shrimp time, shrimp time. It's shrimpin' time, shrimp time, shrimp time.
Oh look here, I am a shrimp. Oh look here, I am a shrimp.
Time, shrimp
Oh, look, I have a shrimp on my head. I have a shrimp on my head. Oh, look, I am a shrimp. I am a shrimp. I am. Oh, look, it's shrimpin' time. It's shrimpin' time. It's shrimp time. Thank you for the shrimpin' time, Chantel. Also, Syrian Luther broke my damn heart. Zeb, I know. It's rough. It's rough out here. No, that stuff is so emotional with Balara. So emotional. I hope you didn't hear my chair squeaking from dancing to Shrimp Time. Oh, my chair squeaks so much when I dance to Shrimp Time. It's really funny. I was the same way about swearing. I said fucking in front of my mom last time I was with her, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm trying to even think of like when I've heard my parents swear, because I know they have. I think Becca's heard our parents swear more than I have. Remember the first time I smoked weed with my mom? Wild. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Valar and I are flirting finally. Ooh, yes. I said fuck in front of my mom once. My mom just said, careful. That's such a mom thing to say. Careful. My mom is sworn because she was reading out tweets or something. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Rita gets down. I want to meet Rita. Wait, have I met Rita? Have I? I'm pretty sure I have, actually. But, like, careful of what? True. Okay, that's what I thought. I had a moment of, yes, I definitely met her. Do I remember like anybody I met at that party? No, because that was when I was still like first like integrating into the group of friends. I think my mom would smoke weed with me, but I don't think I want to do that. So fair. Said it in a very remember who you're with kind of way. Ah, I gotcha. Really don't know what would happen if my family knew I smoked weed. Ian, are you? Oh no. What am I missing? What did Ian do? My parents are very anti-weed. I imagine our parents would be like, would just be weird about it. Maybe not anti. I'll call my mom out real quick. Okay. Let's see. Everybody is. So, if you didn't catch it in the Discord, we are dealing with the Butcher tonight. We met the Butcher at the end of last stream. And we're gonna go fight him. I don't think Brad lets them be weird about it. True. Very true. At one point, my mom and I were drinking wine together, and I asked her something bad she's done before, and she did a little shimmy, sipped her wine, and goes, Coke. Oh my God. If I were to talk about how my parents are, I'd be here till next Monday. The only, like, crazy thing I know that either of my parents have done, my dad was put on probation after freshman year of college for being caught with a beer on campus. But we also, my parents went to a dry college. I went to the same college, still a dry college. The whole town is a dry town because the college bought all the liquor licenses for the town. But yeah, my dad was almost kicked out of college and was put on probation for a year because he was caught with a beer. Other than that, I don't know anything crazy that our parents have done. All I know is I've heard stories of my mom swearing up a storm after my dad had brain surgery and he tried to like run up and down the stairs, like as if he was doing exercise. And it was like the middle of the night. That's all I know. But I wasn't there for it because I was not living in the state. That shot me out of bed hearing that. Oh, I believe it. Funny part is my mom wants me on CBD gummies for my anxiety, which told my doctor that my jaw dropped. That's crazy. Parents are weird. Parents are just weird. Oh, I had a boyfriend that was rude to her, so she smeared ice cream all over the inside of his car. Oh my gosh. I love your mom. I love your mom so much. She's an icon. My dad never really talked about his younger years apart from when he was a teen, so I have no clue. I also know my dad had a rat's tail hairstyle. Like, so the thing to do if you had dark hair was to have a rat's tail and bleach it. My dad has light blonde hair, so he would take like, I don't know, oil or something and use it to dye the rat's tail black as a blonde kid. That was also a very weird thing. Hate dry towns. I'm in recovery and I still think drinking should be a choice. Exactly. Well, here's the thing. This college, and I don't care if people know what this college is. I'm not going to say the name for privacy reasons anyways, but like if people figure it out, oh well. This college also had a thing where, so one, if you were a student, you couldn't drink. And even when you were off campus, you technically couldn't drink unless you were in your own home with your parents specifically. And then the only loophole for students was if you were a grad student, because they didn't have to sign the same like community guidelines as the undergrads did. It's a private Christian school. But the grad students, they technically didn't get their housing through like campus housing the same way we did. Even if we lived off campus, it was all through the housing office. Grad students like rented privately from community people, like privately rented the houses, so they could technically say it was their own home, and so they could drink in their own home. And so whenever we as students wanted to go drink, we would just go to the grad students' houses and drink. That was the only loophole any of us could find. And then faculty also could not drink while they were employed at the college. So like we got to hear stories about faculty who would retire and they would like celebrate going to have their first beer in 20 years. Granted, that's the faculty that actually followed the guidelines. I'm sure there were plenty that didn't. Shoe polish. Oh, it was shoe polish, not... Oh, thank you. On this episode of Hannah Overshares, both of them would benefit from therapy, but they wouldn't want to admit that. I think all of our parents would benefit from therapy and don't want to admit it. 1000%. I feel like I've talked about this with our mom, and she's like, oh, I'm too self-aware. And it's like, okay, then find a therapist that's good for people that are self-aware. Because I'm too self-aware when it comes to therapy, but I found therapists that were good for me. We weren't allowed to come back to campus if we drank off campus. One time I came back blacked out. I think I remember you telling me this. Matt trained me to be like, just say hi, have a good night to the RAs. I said, okay, walked in the door, stared at the RA's eyes, and didn't break eye contact till I was upstairs. I think you did mention this to me before. I love that. Imagine not legally being able to buy a drink until 21. Yeah, Hannah, we get it. You have a lower drinking age. Don't brag.
Hey, Rook.
Hey, Harding. The drinking age really should be lower, because then it would also probably prevent a lot of alcoholism, because a lot of people develop drinking problems because it's like this forbidden thing. And so they just drink because they are not supposed to. And if we had better education and lower drinking age while still keeping it healthy like other countries do, it'd be a lot better. Harding, I'm already imploding. I know. Oh wait, heads and costs, you don't have anything to say? Okay. All right, Tosh. Like Germany to make it 16. Yeah. Listen, well, maybe, I guess 16 would make sense, but like I'd be scared of letting people drive and drink all at the same time. I feel like you got to do one or the other, stagger them by a year, but not both at the same time. Granted, I don't know what other countries do for like driving age. Like, what is the driving age in other countries? Although I should also say in the US, it varies from state to state. Some states you can get your license at like 14 or 15 because of farming. But then you're still technically road legal. That happened to me. My parents' stance on me drinking was a contributor to my alcoholism. Yeah. Here at 17. You didn't know this? Oh, see, okay, here's the thing. I had a driver's ed course in high school, so we learned all of this like very early. But yeah, certain states, especially heavy agriculture states, in the US, they're driving, like, you can get your license at 14 or 15, depending on the state. Never been far enough from a city to know this. Okay, but you know where I grew up. I was about to say where I grew up. You know where I grew up. It's not that far from cities. There is more farming where I grew up, but like in Cali at 17. Really? In Michigan it's 14 3/4. Yeah. Too gay for the countryside. Yeah, same. Okay. Oh, we have a companion quest? Oh, wait. Is this when we get to make Nev a hero? Okay, I think we're doing this first. Don't do that, but yeah, you were out there at least. True. Okay. Let's go finish Nev's companion stuff really quick. We're gonna make her a hero and see. No, we already made Nev a hero. It's Lucanus that's not a hero yet. Why do we have something for Nev still? Regardless, we're gonna go do it. We're gonna just fast travel though. My brain is like broken. Minnesota's 15 and a lot of people would start practicing at 14. It's wild to think about now. Yeah. I have 3 heroes so far, Harding, Lucanus, and Balara in that order. Oh, I'm so excited for you to get the rest of them. Oh, I guess we should just run around and chat.
The order's a wreck. Lenos' Templar flunkies are dust and no one wants the job of cleaning up the mess.
You could volunteer.
I could also throw myself into the harbour. If we're lucky, maybe the Chantry will finally clean house, huh?
Hello, my friend.
Hi, Dorian. May. Oh.
Hello, Rook.
Hi, May. Like, I should have put a spoiler on that selfie because I just opened Discord and got jump scared by myself. Hannah, no. I will take a look later when I'm done stream, but I'm sure it's not that bad.
Check the back for me.
Okay. Go to the cobbled swan. Quinn's growing on me. Every time you say Quinn, I have to like do a double take. So I'm like, wait, Tarquin is Quinn. I don't think I've ever heard of anyone else calling Tarquin Quinn. So it like throws me every single time. And I started calling that because Asher does. Oh, really? I never even noticed that. And it's probably happened plenty of times on stream and I just don't pay attention. All right. This is Nev's spot. Where did you post it? Hannah just... Okay. This time it's not for a case. Oh, did I? Shows you how much I was paying attention.
Thought the cart was done when the Venatori grabbed me. You did a good job polishing her up.
I was happy to help. Besides, Nev might starve without your cart.
True.
Yeah, well, free fish next time. You too, Gallus.
Sure, Hal.
We all know that means Nev will still pay.
Rana, I've got someone for you to meet.
Right. I'm almost finished here.
Good reading? And here I thought you'd be working our cases.
I got a tip on a Red Lyrium
Same.
smuggler who leaves coded messages in the paper. I placed a coded ad pretending to be a buyer. If the smuggler took the bait, I'll know where he's trading the goods.
Because you convinced Nev Docktown needs hope. She and Rana have created a detective agency together. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love that so much. Okay, y'all, as a reminder, it's my second playthrough. I'm playing on Nightmare because why not? And all of my main story and companion decisions are opposite from my first playthrough. And this here die from the Rook's Coffer Collector set is making all of my dialogue decisions for me. So let's roll. Sounds complicated.
That sounds like a lot to juggle, but you seem good at it.
Thanks. I just have to put up with Nev.
Well, aren't you sweet?
Okay. What are we after?
We're looking for the phrase Virantium Brandy.
Got it.
Hold on. What's this? Nev Gallus and Rana Savas, investigators.
Right. That. I may have paid for another
Aww.
small advertisement.
You what?
If we want to help people, they need an easier way to find us. It's approachable.
I regret this already.
So I have a sneaking suspicion that Rana and Brahm were both team and romantic partners. I think you're right about that, Zeb. I think you're right about that. They're also Southern English. They definitely live in London. It's the typical, like, hybrid fantasy accent, you know. Docktown's in good hands.
Docktown couldn't ask for better protectors.
Oh, it could, but we're all right.
There. Virantium Brandy. I know where to stop the Red Lyrium deal. This one, anyway.
Good catch. You might work out after all. Still, I'd prefer you have backup when you need it. And if I'm not around...
True,
Rana?
Zeb.
Meet the Viper. I put in a word for you.
The Viper? You're real. Wait, a word? For what?
Come. It's time you met the Shadow Dragons.
Ah, yay!
Are you Nev Gallus?
How did you...
I saw your advertisement. I need your help.
Then you're in the right place.
Where they live in some small village in the middle of nowhere and own a converted farmhouse cottage. True. I do love Nev's accent though, because I always feel like it's like it kind of shifts a little bit at times in like a weird way, and maybe it's just weird to me because I'm not from the UK, and someone who lives there, aka Hannah, would understand it more. But like, I don't know. Nev's accent is very satisfying to listen to. Did you not get any of this your first playthrough? I don't think I got all of this. Here's the thing though. I didn't get to choose Nev's outcome because I saved Treviso. So this time I was going through trying to figure out which, I basically had to like think, okay, which armor did I get? Because I couldn't remember the actual choice I made. So I went for the opposite armor to basically get the opposite choice, even though there was no choice my first playthrough. So I don't know how much of this is like different versus just is always there. I'm gonna be so honest, Nev's quest and all that like did not grip me like everybody else's the first time, but this time I enjoyed it a lot more, so I paid attention more this time. Beauty of Winter is very British Empire coded. Yeah, I think the advertisement in the paper was definitely in my first playthrough, but like Asher coming and bringing Rana into the Shadow Dragons definitely was not, because Asher was blighted. So okay, let's roll this. Better get used to it.
No rest in Docktown.
Some things stay the same. Have a seat. I'm guessing you've got a story.
Okay, I'm glad we did that before the butcher stuff. Just to kind of ease us into the game tonight. Ooh. What? No, not as good. Never mind. Okay. Let's see what this is. Advertisement from the Dockside Discourse, annotated by Nev. Nev Gallus and Rana Savas, investigators. Top billing for seniority or alphabetical advantage. Day or night, nothing too small or too hopeless hits the point. People are talking about Aelia getting stopped, too. Ask after Rana at the Tallow, kicked from her old place. Tallow, not bad. Get her a potted plant? Ask Lace. Oh, that's sweet. I love Nev so much. She doesn't need fixing. She's perfect as she is. Absolutely. Okay. Let's now go deal with the butcher. We're gonna keep Lucanus and Nev for that. Let's see. Oh, and for those who weren't here on Saturday, we 100%ed Arlathan and Hosberg and the Necropolis and Docktown. I did not 100% all of those last time. So, Docktown, Hosberg, Necropolis, and Arlathan are all 100%ed, and I'm so proud of myself. So now we just gotta finish the freaking quest in Ravine and deal with that rage demon. And then we gotta finish the butcher. So we might actually be able to 100% all the maps this time. I'm so excited. I generally find that Southeast accents, aka posh, are used for formal, higher class characters. Southwest farmer accents are used for rural characters, and Northern accents are used for more gritty, poorer characters. Taps into the geographical politics of England, which is interesting. That makes sense. Oh, hot. Thank you. Okay. Treviso. Let's go. There's just something about seeing Treviso blighted. I know that's a bit sadistic, but like, it's just so much more gripping than what we see in Minrathous if you don't save Minrathous, you know? It's better story. Makes you think about the fact that in any kind of relationship, you shouldn't take the view of fixing the other person, but rather supporting them in their growth. Abso-freaking-lutely. Absolutely. Always. Okay, so... yeah, we're not doing that. So we're literally picking up the quest that we need to do.
It worked. The crows have harried the Antam, and Evenchi is revealed. But I did not think this is what they planned.
It is bold, and it will doom us all.
Why can't a high elf have a Yorkshire accent? It's a great question.
Rook, good. We have discovered what Evenchi is planning for Treviso. When you fought the Kamek Master in the garrison, you mentioned a note you found that said some Kamek had gone missing.
We have discovered who stole it.
Evenchi.
The governor intends to release it all around the city to pacify violent seditionists.
They called us reckless, and now... now Evenchi will ruin the minds of thousands in this city to have their peace and order.
Zeb, you weren't here for a lot of the Butcher and Evenchi stuff at the end of last stream. I was like looking for you, waiting to see if you would catch any of it. Who's Evenchi targeting?
Who is Evenchi planning to poison with the Kamek? Aside from the crows?
People who have spoken up too loudly against the Antam.
Anyone too friendly with the crows. I doubt Evenchi is familiar with poisons. I guarantee the Kamek will spread to the rest of the city as well.
Oh yeah, I have to roll, not choose. Let's roll. I hate it, but it's smart.
Subdue the citizens. Get rid of your enemies. Show the Antam you're a leader with a plan. I hate to say it, but Evenchi's a smart gambler.
After the dragon attack, and then the blight, the governor is a coward who has given up on Treviso.
Better to poison the last of it themselves than let anyone else solve these things.
It is finally time to strike. Go to the garrison and prevent Evenchi from releasing the Kamek.
Once you are there, Thea and I will lead the crows against the rest of Evenchi's forces in the city.
Understood.
There is something else. Jacobus stormed off earlier.
No.
He did not look well.
Look out for him, would you?
Of course. We'll head to the garrison.
Oh no.
Do you think Evenchi would target the field hospital?
I would not put anything past them now.
Okay, let me catch up with chat for a second. Finley brought me her toy wants to play. Oh, enjoy your lurk and playtime with Finley. Is Governor really sent gangrene? Does she have the same voice actor as Sombra from Overwatch? I don't. Oh, yeah. Okay, she does. Or rather, non-binary crimes. It sounds the exact same. Every time I saw Taya, I Sombra. Okay, let's see. Anything else?
Rook, Viago and I are visiting the new memorial for those we've recently lost.
After all you have done, you are most welcome to join us.
Thank you.
For companions in the potential fifth game, Flynn, the non-binary field medic, and Lavendel. Okay, that's a good one, Zeb. However, it would largely be dependent on how far in the future the next game is set. Again, this is all hypothetical. Big if and only if Mass Effect does exceptionally well. My worry would be if the game's in the future, I don't think we would get Flynn, because they would, according to Anton and Evka, the Wardens are still going to deal with the calling, which is surprising to me, but because there's no archdemons. However, I think it's because of like Anton and Evka saying that there's something else calling to the Blight, which could be related to the next game as well if we get one. I think Varric will finally be feeling well enough to be a companion again, DA5. You know what? I wouldn't put it past him. Hiker Jason. Listen, if can break out of the maybe. Okay, I need to figure out which quest I'm trying to track. Hold on. How was your weekend? It was good. It was busy, but it was good. It was not long enough though. Okay. So we have the memorial and we have the butcher. Which one do y'all want first? Butcher or the memorial? What's y'all silly reply to regular things that people say? Why is when someone says don't mind me, I say consider yourself minded. I love that. Oh, come on. There we go. No, honestly, if a companion were to come back, I put my money on Nev. Oh, you mean like an existing companion come back? What about NPCs? Because I feel like there's good potential for NPCs, considering many of our companions, this game actually came from the books. I also think that we could get more book characters as companions potentially. We know resurrection is possible, so it's a maybe. Resurrection is possible in a very specific way, so it wouldn't like lichdom wouldn't be an option. So it would be more like a person's soul becoming a wisp, a la like Manfred kind of method. And then it really wouldn't be them, you know? Blood maged up puppet Varric. That I'd be down for. Honestly, I would think Harding would be a great option to come back. But they'd have to retcon. Although here's the thing. Leliana can die in Origins, and yet she's in 2 and Inquisition regardless. So like there are characters that can come back regardless of death.
Shrimp time, it's shrimpin' time. Shrimp time, shrimp time. It's shrimpin' time. Shrimp time, shrimp time.
Oh look here, I am a shrimp. Oh look here, I am a shrimp. Oh look, I have a shrimp on my head. I have a shrimp on my head. Oh look, I am a shrimp. I am a shrimp. I am. Oh look, it's shrimpin' time. It's shrimpin' time. It's shrimp time. Thank you for the shrimpin' time, Hannah. We can burn that bridge when we cross it. Yes. Griffius, Manfred. I think Manfred would be a great one to come back because, like, again, this is all hypothetical because we don't know how they would handle character deaths going forward. And given that death can be permanent for companions in this game, I don't know how they would handle that many deaths. But like, I think Manfred would be a great option because if he's still alive, he's coming into his own as a mage under Emmerich, and it's so cute. Antoine and Evka as NPCs, I think, because they're both long-lived races, even with the calling. Well, no, maybe Evka, but Antoine Elf's lives in Thedas are no really much longer than humans. It's really not much better than humans at this point. Remember when y'all had to yell at me because Liliana died, not because of any game choice, but because I forgot her and left her at the village that got picked? Yeah. I literally was like, I think it was, what was it? I was like, oh, I'm going to tell you like when you're near companions, you don't miss them. And you just left anyway. It's like, there's 2 companions you can find here. It's my first time redemption in a while. Wow. So I don't handle death great either. Yeah. Gilded Mongoose. Hi, friend. How have you been? They can bring back a lot of Mass Effect 2 companions. They can do it. True. Here's the thing. Oh, yeah, we are in an ad. Here's the thing. Liliana's death. Like, there's very specific conditions for someone to come back from the dead in Dragon Age. Both Liliana and I think Cullen technically too are considered lyrium ghosts. If they died in Origins, they are considered lyrium ghosts. That is, I believe, canon, where actually I'll wait to explain this till everyone's back from the ads, because I know that there are people that are in ads that would love to hear this if they've not heard this before. But think of like Force ghosts in Star Wars. But yeah, I'll get into it a little bit more in a second once the ads are done. Because I find it fascinating. And I was like, oh, this is kind of bullshit, like when I first heard it. But then I'm like, you know what? No, this is actually pretty cool. Okay, the ads are almost back. Come on, ads. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm just waiting for my bot to tell me the ads are... There we go. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. Okay, so talking about the specific circumstances... It's to feel the ad ending. Thank you. So specific circumstances where a companion can come back from the dead. Let's also just get out of there so we can get some atmosphere sounds while we're chatting. Okay. Gather round, kids. So basically... in Origins, when Liliana can die, it's specifically when you choose to, like, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm gonna use the word taint because I can't think of the different word. When you choose to taint the blood of the urn of sacred ashes. Basically, when you choose to, what is the word I'm looking for? Like, we're gonna go sully. That's a better word than taint. Desecrate. Thank you. That's the word. Corrupt. Desecrate. Those are words I was looking for that I couldn't think of. Thank you. When you choose to desecrate the urn of sacred ashes and Andraste's remains, it is taint. Yeah. Liliana flips out. She freaks out at you. She's not okay. She will instantly fight you, and it's either you kill her or she kills you. And it's a permadeath. Liliana's gone from your party. You can't revive her. Nothing. But then she comes back in Dragon Age 2 and Dragon Age Inquisition. Win is a separate thing. Win is a separate one. We'll get to Win in a second. So, with Liliana, the lore reason for why she can come back later in the games is because she was very spiritually connected, one, and two, they're likely, given the fact that Corypheus did his ritual at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, means there likely was some other connections going on with lyrium, because there's red lyrium everywhere after the fact. After all that, there's likely lyrium in the area too. And we see lyrium deposits throughout the game. So the lyrium is what brings her back as a lyrium ghost later on. With Cullen, I don't remember the exacts. I think you can technically leave Cullen to die if you choose the rite of annulment in Origins. I believe Cullen can die in that circumstance, because that's when the Templars come in and they just kill anyone and everyone that's in the Mage Tower. So Cullen can die and become a lyrium ghost as well, because he shows up in 2 and in Inquisition. Wynn is different. Yes, it would still be considered a lyrium ghost. But so with Wynn, if you choose not to recruit her, and then she'll essentially break down the barrier in the tower to let you through. You can also just choose to fight her right then and there when you meet her, even if you're not annulling the circle. But we know she shows back up again in the books, specifically in Asunder, where, and I think I've explained this a bit in my lore streams before, but that's when we first meet Cole. It's when we meet Reese and Evangeline, who are mentioned in Cole's story in Inquisition, as well as there's a war table operation about Evangeline and Reese. We do see Leliana, I think, in that. We see Fiona, we see Wynn. There's a lot of stuff with the White Spire Tower. Basically, Wynn comes back. I won't spoil the ending of the book, but there's other stuff that happens with Wynn. So, like, her being a lyrium ghost makes sense, but there are other explanations, specifically with the spirit that possesses her, where she may not be a lyrium ghost. She could just simply be kept going with the spirit that is in her. We're cracking the fuck up because someone I know once tried to say some desecrate a portrait of this one man, but he accidentally said he defecated a portrait of this man. Oh my god. Praise God from all blessings flow. Am I right, ladies? Girl, you ain't gonna choose to fight Wynn. If you have Morgan with you and talk for too long, Morgan will choose to fight Wynn with you, or Wynn for you. That's true. That is very true. Yeah, if you have Morgan with you, that will happen as well. Because Morgan and Wynn don't get along, mostly on Morgan's end. Wynn doesn't care. Morgan's the one that cares. But yeah, so there's a lot of that stuff that can happen. And obviously with Isabella, I don't think with Isabella you can technically kill her, but like if she goes off with the Kunari in Dragon Age 2, she shows up still here in Veilguard. Who knows? Maybe Isabella's a lyrium ghost. We don't know. We don't know what happened. I learned that recently. Wait, was that a stream I missed? I need to catch up on your Dragon Age stream specifically. Mine always runs away. Yeah, I accidentally had her run away on me this time and didn't come back. Normally I can get her to come back, but I accidentally recently when I was trying to play, she just didn't come back and I was very sad. But yeah, so this was your lore time with Musical Finesse on all things Dragon Age. Can y'all tell I love Dragon Age? It's okay, I still had Meryl. We're good then. But yeah, if you didn't know, anyone that's lurking or chatting, whatever, if you didn't know, here's your sign that I do love Dragon Age, in fact. Go enjoy your food, Slow. So, quiz me on anything. I got you. Inquisition on me on anything. I got you. I thought you hated Dragon Age. Isn't this a Zelda stream? Out. Get out. Oh my gosh. I love y'all. I quizzed you on something the other day. What did you quiz me on? I don't remember. My memory's so bad lately. Thank you for the hydrate, Mongoose. Yeah. Why was there an anvil that shot light at the fountain that was shooting blood at me? It's literally just a puzzle obstacle thing. Yeah. You. Literally me. I feel like work has like literally stripped me of all like memory of things. That's what stress does to you and whatnot, right? Oh, is this the memorial? Hold on. Oh, we're gonna do the memorial first. I was gonna have y'all help me pick, but we're gonna do it since it's right here. Okay.
We are not here to be formal. There have been enough funerals.
Did you know? I was just turning to say something to Air the other day. Before I remembered, she was no longer there.
Air is confirmed dead? No.
Fletcher.
I didn't know Chance for long, but he seemed like a good man.
Terrible taste in furniture. He always smothered everything in gold. I'll miss hearing him complaining that I complain about it.
The diamond, the entire city feels so empty. I wonder if it will ever not feel that way.
Your help in pushing back the blight has given the crows a chance to mourn. It could be worse. You could be haunted by ghosts that move your dad to tell. Oh gosh, slow. All right, let's roll the die here. The gods will pay for this. Wow, Rook tonight is really like red Rook, for sure.
Just another thing the gods have to answer for.
A fine sentiment. For the day you face the gods. And there is only so much good their deaths will bring. We must make the rest for ourselves.
Let's hope there is something in that.
When did you get here?
A while ago. I was reading the letters. Messages for loved ones. Prayers to the Maker. A few letters are to people I would have liked to know again.
Who were they?
Who else did you lose in Treviso? Other crows?
A few. Not all were crows. Some just lived daily lives in the city. Local merchants, people who put out the morning coffee as we headed to bed. After the ossuary, I wanted to walk by and see them again. As if I could return to where I left off.
All these words for the dead. Do you believe anyone or anything sees them?
After I was captured by the Venatori, I would have said no. How could the Maker or any power permit what happened in that place? After all we have seen, I still don't know who, if anyone, hears our cries. But now, I hope they do.
I love that that's brought up with Lucanus. I wish it was brought up with more of the companions. I know that like Harding's doubt in the Maker is brought up a bit too, but I wish it was brought up with more. Like obviously then like there's like all the stuff about belief with Balara and Davrin with the Evanuris, but like that we at least have proof of how shitty the Evanuris is and like that they are just really powerful mages and not actually gods. I wish we had that conversation more with everybody else. I mean, really, it would just be Lucanus, Nev, and Emmerich, I guess. They're the only three that are humans. And Nev kind of just mentions, like, I'm not really Andrastian. I just, like, you know? Like, a lot of people are like, oh, I'm Christian, but like, but not really, like that kind of thing. For Harding, it was very much like, I'm Andrastian. Emmerich, we don't know. We don't get much information from Emmerich, and this is like the first glimpse we're getting from Lucanus. It's interesting.
Is there anything else we should say?
I did mention this isn't formal.
But we should do something.
A toast, then. Something we promise the dead we will think about over drinks to come.
Ooh, okay, chat. Time for you to give your input. It's been a hot minute since chat has helped me decide. So, are we toasting to the dead, to the future, or to vengeance? 1, 2, or 3? Wait. Do we have both Matthew and Ian here now? 1, 2, 3, no particular order. Well, we got a 2 first, so we're going for the future.
The time they bought us. The world we'll build with it.
Neither will go to waste.
The crows rule Antiva, and tonight we mourn with her.
That was really nice. Lucanus is still not a hero. Shocker. Oh, hey. Dreadwolf. What are you doing in Treviso? I guess they have... Oh, never mind. It makes sense. They've got something for every religious group here. It looks like. Every faction has something here. Is Evron in this game? He's mentioned, I think, in passing with Harding or in a codex. I can't remember off the top of my head. But he's also like the biggest disappointment in Crow history. From the Crow perspective, specifically. Lil Dreddy. Oh my gosh. Which I feel like people talk a lot about how the crows are so different from the ways everyone described them. But I've also seen a lot of takes, and I am inclined to side with them on this, where people are like, yes, but it's also there's a class difference. And we're seeing in this game the upper class crows. Like the top, the head honchos of the crows. That's what we're seeing in this game. Zevran was an orphan who was bought into the crows, like purchased by another crow to join the crows. So it's a very different experience. You're getting more lore from me. The big papas, if you will. Exactly. So Zevran's experience versus Taya, Viago, Lucanus, Katarina, Ilario, all of them, their experience is very different. Does that mean the crows are suddenly really good? No, they're still probably very corrupt, just not necessarily at the top. But actually, when you read Tevinter Nights, yes, they are. It's just some talons are good and some are not. Some are in the middle. In Tevinter Nights specifically, there is a story called Eight Little Talons or 7. I think it's 8. Basically, it's a story. It's like a murder mystery involving all of the talons of the crows. The way you say Zevran makes me scream. I know. I feel like I always feel weird saying it no matter, like, any way I feel weird in my mouth. Does that make sense? I'm sorry, Matthew. I'm sorry. Is neutrality and leadership of a corrupt group not corrupt, though? It absolutely is. But you've got people that are intentionally corrupt versus neutral. That's the difference I was trying to make. So, like, Katarina being the first Talon before Lucanus, I think probably had the typical, like, I'm doing what's right for everyone, but maybe doesn't realize how it affects everybody down the line. Taya and Viago, I think, are probably the best of the Talons. My personal opinion. The road to hell is paved in good intention, all that. Exactly. I think Taya and Viago are the best of the Talons. Unfortunately, Zev's house, I'm just going to say Zev now because it's easier. Sorry, Zeb, if you get confused as I do this. Zev's house, Aranai, I think is how it's pronounced, is super messed up. I won't even say corrupt, but messed up. And again, something to read in the books at some point. 'Cause I don't want to spoil that. But the stuff that happens in that short story specifically is between Inquisition and Veilguard timeline wise. So, yeah, it's just really interesting. It's really interesting, and I think that it's not black and white like what we're made to see in the games. And I think that's why the books are, and like other media in the world of Dragon Age and Thedas, is so crucial. Like, I think people who played the games but didn't read the books or watch other media didn't get a full experience. Hi, Darkness Queen. I think there's a lot of nuance and extra stuff you learn from the books and other media that you miss out on otherwise. I think the games are great by themselves, but I think especially for Veilguard, having that other knowledge and media is really nice and really helpful. So, okay, what do we have here?
There's an interesting letter there, Rook.
Oh, thanks, Viago. Dearest Viago, you may not believe this, but I've learned something about those Boorish Anton that may be useful. Send someone when you can, or come by with Taya. I have new pieces to show. This is the art proprietress. I was going to say proprietor because it doesn't matter gender. Why are we gendering Mistress Trella's role?
An art merchant has information on the Anton?
Okay,
Mistress
I really need to get
Trella
to the butcher,
will not
though.
waste our time.
Technically, the butcher is no longer a main quest, so it's not going to affect anything else. Back from a walk. Welcome back, Seb. We're going to go deal with the butcher. Oh, no, we already killed the butcher. Gotta deal with Evenchi. What am I saying? I titled my stream wrong, too. Or at least in the Discord. Had to come by before movie time with girls. Well, I appreciate you coming by. Thanks for the lurk. Can y'all tell my brain is just super out of it? Okay, where? Oh, we're not going far. Let's go deal with Evenchi. Because I think this is what makes Lucanus a hero of the Veilguard, too.
There's the garrison. Onto the garrison and the governor.
Well, let's get them to restart their dialogue.
Please, go on. You know, the advertisement Rana made isn't bad.
Not you too.
Your name's in the paper anyway. Why not use it to your advantage?
Trust a crow to see the bright side of fame. Do I leave calling cards next?
I mean, if they had a slick design. Wait, what's that look? You're thinking about it.
If it was something understated.
I think the air conditioner in my house is broken. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I try to avoid using my air conditioning because I just have a wall unit, so it uses a lot of electricity. So I'm trying to use little, like, room fans. Only in the rooms that I'm in.
The courtyard looks empty.
No guards. Where are the Anton?
Eventually must be further in.
Okay. Oh, this view of the city is so nice. Not fashion icon Nevias wanting something understated. Listen, she's used to being more covert in her investigating, you know? Before we go across, let's just jump down.
We clear the garrison this time. Eventually's got to know there's no way out for a traitor.
Wait, we are supposed to jump down. Okay, that works. All right, we got our ultimate. Let's go. I don't know who we're fighting.
Intruders!
Oh, hey.
Calm them down. We can escape across the roof.
Rude. Let's go. Can I get a headshot? Oh. Rude.
Of course.
Camera. Fashion is tend toward flashy. True. Good, you have the Lacanus. That's some nice necrotic damage right there. It is. Also, I do it for the narrative stuff for the two of them. I like bringing companions along for narrative purposes rather than strictly like mechanics and strategy. If I can help it. Obviously, I'm on Nightmare, so I can't always afford to do that.
Courtyard's full of darkspawn.
That
Darkspawn
explains why
and
Eventually's Anton were trying to run.
some Antom. We're gonna let them fight it out for a second. I do when it's knotted, but I lean towards mechanics just when I'm playing vanilla. That's fair. We're gonna let them fight it out as long as I can, but I don't know that I can go much longer with it. Yeah, let's just go for it. Go for you. Get you out of the way. Oh, Avenci's trying to talk to us. Wait. I missed that in the dialogue. Avenci's blighted now? Okay.
Jacobus!
Huh? Jacobus? I hate that we can't hear everything. I want to be able to see the dialogue. No, it doesn't let me see it. Ah, dang it. So many things are resistant to electricity, but counterpoint Balara is a great healer. True. Wait. Was this was Jacobus? It makes me so angry. Freaking Avenchi! Oh, hey! Alright, is that everybody?
Okay,
I think
now
that
for
is.
Avenchi.
Don't listen to Matt. What? Messengers never see me get hurt. Gonna send some bullshit in here and it's a lie. Oh no. Oh no. Well, thank you for the warning. Now I'm just really curious. Oh, come on. There we go. are we about to witness? I'm wondering the same thing. I'm incredibly curious. Is he actually not? No, I want to know now. I want to know. Matthew, are you going to be a coward and not send it? Is this the long con you made? I think you would. Elizabeth, when did you put the headband on? It's been 30 minutes. Thank you. Thank you. I've left it on for close to an hour before without realizing. Okay, I think I've rounded up all of the loot. Okay, hold on. We're gonna manually save. Shit, I almost afford to make her put it back on. How fast are you going through your points? Jeez. Y'all really love shrimp in time. Oh. Well.
Both of them. Something's wrong. Something in the air.
There's two of us spending them. True. Oh, I think I can loot afterwards, so I'm not going to bother trying to loot stuff right now. I love seeing the comic, though.
Wait, are these Anton real?
I see the comic is working.
Ouch! They're pretty real! Can't see where I'm shooting in this smoke. Here we go. It's so rare to see a rogue on Tom instead of a warrior. Oh, hello. I need to be using companions right now. I definitely didn't use them. Okay.
Look at that.
Rude. Bonk. Bold of a mongoose. Of a mongoose to bonk. Speaking of shit fuck. I'm also doing bad at my run of Poke Rogue. Also turns out Matthew's a coward and didn't say anything incriminating. Ugh! I want to know now. I want to know so bad. Okay. Is this... I don't know how the rest of this fight goes.
Got us at range. Watch it.
Ouch, ouch, ouch.
I'm ready.
There we go.
I told you what! It won't end any differently.
my health trying to catch a magnezone that turned out to have shit. Oh, hello! Hello! Forgot about you. You're almost dead. You're almost dead. There we go.
Why don't you die? Why don't you give up?
Because why would I? Oh, I forgot that they do this.
Here we go.
But I'm pretty sure I know who the real one is. Ouch. That's not the real one either, but I took it out at least. What? Freaking resistant to fire. Their name is just Ryan.
Thanks for the bonus.
Truly is. I always forget about it.
Under fire. Watch it.
Because is this the first time? Actually, wait. Is this the first time we get their first name? Rayon. Is this the first time we get their first name? I can't remember.
From a distance.
Ooh, no. Oh, no. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? They, sorry. Excuse me. Where'd they go? They're fast. Oh, I am taking a lot of fire damage. Okay. Dang, they're fast. Man, sounds like a type of antifreeze. I can make them freeze really fast if I use Blizzard. Oh, we're good.
If that damned dark spawn at the gates hadn't scratched me, blighted me, if you hadn't interfered,
It wouldn't have made a difference.
neither will my death. My comet could have helped stabilize the city, but it's still blighted, dying. Nothing can save Treviso now.
Okay, sorry. My brain's kind of all over the place at the moment. Let me roll this. Damn, we got a red rook tonight. You'll never know.
Maybe Treviso will survive. Maybe not. You've lost the right to know.
You must be so proud. Leaving this city in the grip of murderers.
You say you did all this for Treviso.
I bet you would make
eventually
a good drag
to
queen. They
protect
would.
it. But you never really believed in it.
What would you know about the city I love?
Do you really love it? Let's go loot. Yeah. I think we all hate Avenchi. Okay, let's loot first in this little space. It's a traditional Inquisition chest. That makes me happy. Oh, that makes me really happy, especially since I've been playing so much Inquisition lately. Let's see. We know there's resources around this space, so we're just gonna run around and look. Block them from the beginning. Yeah, they're kind of the worst. Loyal to the Antom? Yeah. Is there anything else to loot? I don't think so. I think that's it. They're open about not wanting anyone to oppose the Antom. Yeah, because they were like, and I can understand somebody thinking maybe that it makes sense to like, I don't know, have, oh, we gotta either run back or just fast travel. Let's fast travel. Like I can understand thinking that like you don't want to provoke, but yeah, we'll wait to progress this till the ads are done. Since the ads are running, I'm gonna just take a minute to go grab a little bit more wine for myself.
For some reason, the Antam are more afraid of going without a leader than the Blight.
All right, got like 5 more seconds till the ads are done. Yeah, the wine is kind of a must right now with work. I'm so like bummed that I had to turn a job offer down, y'all. Really bummed about it, but it just wasn't enough money, and I need the money. Unless somebody finally like sees my potential and I blow up on Twitch, you know. I say that as if I've got like potential to be a partner tomorrow or something. Okay, let's talk to Biago.
If Rook hadn't stopped the governor in time.
None of that. It is time to celebrate a victory.
Yeah. Okay.
Rook, I should have wine.
I have wine.
You.
Evenchi is dead. The comic is being disposed of. All thanks to you.
The garrison's a mess.
Details.
The
Artemis!
Though with Evenchi gone, I think
Artemis
we will be able to persuade them to...
Val just resubscribed for 7 months. Mommy, sorry. Mommy,
why
sorry.
So slow.
Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry.
TTS was like, Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry. Artemis, thank you for 7 months. I need to clip that. I'm sorry. I need to clip that. Wait, is Viago bi? Yes, Viago is bi. Artemis, how are you, friend? All right, let's get into it.
Move on in the coming months.
People are being moved to safer areas outside the Blight. Crows have time now to patrol for Darkspawn.
It will take years, but we can plan for Treviso's future now that it has one.
Everyone but Zav and Liliana at the beginning. It's Dragon Age wasn't by. Exactly. Yeah, it was only Zav and Liliana, unfortunately, at the beginning. But, you know, I heard there's a lot going on in the Dragon Age fandom right now with discourse about Veilguard and development and all that. But I love hearing like the little tidbits here and there too of like why certain choices were made in the older games when they were. And one of the choices, a lot of the choices made at the time earlier in the games, the reason there's not more queer representation in Origins, for example, is just for fear of like poor reception. They wanted to just kind of sprinkle it in a little bit, and like slowly introduce it rather than make it like everybody's queer. It's one of the reasons why we didn't get trans representation in the game until Inquisition. Although I would argue I shouldn't say trans rep, but we had trans characters in Origins. In one of the brothels in Denerim. I wouldn't say it was good trans representation though. Just with how the characters are talked about when you go meet them. I'm good about to shave and shower. Love that. I hope it's relaxing. Oh, I tend to tell y'all I have a descriptor update for my identity. I'm not calling myself omni-romantic instead of biromantic. It's more specific. I love that for you. I love that. Well, thank you for sharing with us, Eb. All right, y'all. Let's roll. That does not work. There we go. Certainly hope so.
We fought for this city. The least he can do to repay us is survive.
Treviso is stronger than Evenchi ever gave it credit for.
You never gave up, Rook. We will repay that in full. But life is so dull if all...
I was wondering when it was coming again.
Shrimp time, it's shrimpin' time. Shrimp time, shrimp time. It's shrimpin' time. Shrimp time, shrimp time.
Oh, look here, I am a shrimp. Oh, look here, I am a shrimp. There we go. Oh, look, I have a shrimp on my head. I have a shrimp on my head. Oh, look, I am a shrimp. I am a shrimp. I am. Oh, look, it's shrimpin' time. It's shrimpin' time. It's shrimp time. Thank you for the shrimpin' time, Artemis. Official tags. Yeah, autosexual, omniromantic, void punk, polyamorous. I love that. Thank you for sharing. And thank you, Artemis, again for that shrimpin' time. Y'all, also, something I was working on before stream tonight is our merch, the Colors collection. Hi, Vim. The Colors collection is almost done. I gotta check in with Becca after stream to like finish one or two things with it, but the Colors collection is just about ready for y'all. Just in time for Pride.
Talk about our responsibilities. It is time to celebrate.
For our victory.
For Treviso's freedom.
For the crows.
What an excellent idea. Viago, dear, you mentioned something about getting us drinks?
Smell weed outside my open window. I'm jealous. Hi, Mia. All right. Jacobus the fledgling fell to the blade in Treviso, but not before using the last of his wits to lead Darkspawn into the garrison, which overran Evenchi's on Tom and blighted the governor. Woo! The team put Jacobus to rest, then rushed to stop a despondent Evenchi from unleashing Comic on the city. With them dead, Treviso can finally move forward without being manipulated by one of its own. Let's go! Well, Lucanus, you gonna be a hero now? I think we have to go back to the lighthouse for that. But is there anything else? Oh, we need to do the art gallery. LGBT stands for let's go blight the governor. How do you come up with these things? Hold on. Just bear with me for a second, y'all. Literally comedic gold. I love it. Okay, let's go find the art proprietress, as the game wants to call her. All right. I need to go south, I believe. I believe that's where I'm going. I hate that they're still on Tom in the city after finishing that quest, but I mean, I guess I get it. Ma'am, you good?
What can we do?
Nothing. Go home.
I think that art merchant with information on the Arntom lives near here.
Oh.
Hello? Are you alright?
I'm setting up in my own gallery. Then the brute left to get more reinforcements against a single woman. Would you be a dear and clear away all the refuse by the door?
You got
Didn't
it.
know the Arntom had such strong opinions on art.
Oh. Am I really not? Oh. Oh, it's got like a health bar and everything. Wasn't expecting that. Okay.
Done.
There we go.
I'll unlock the door. Come in, please.
My mechanic is good. Okay. We'll get to the wall after. Oh, there we go. I was about to sing the Jeopardy song.
Welcome.
Viago said you had information on the Arntom. Are they after you?
They barricaded me in and said I would starve unless I handed over the contents of my gallery. Lately, they've been taking paintings, sculptures, all sorts of treasures. And to think I overheard someone in the market yesterday bragging about dealing with the atrocious brutes. The market master might know more about what those dreadful Arntom are up to.
Because you freed her, Mistress Trella is happy to tell you something. I didn't read all of it. She's pretty, which I knew because I've done this quest twice. She is pretty, and I really love her outfit so much.
I'm not Please look around.
Our Lady of Sorrows. Gloria of Andraste. We're getting so many good things. We're spending a lot of money.
I hope dear Viago can make next week's exhibition.
She's clearly in love with Viago.
Skyline completely. I've heard dreadful little things.
Wait, can she see the sky from here? Is that a weird question to ask? No, she literally can't see the sky from here. So.
Arntom would have ruined it if not for your kind intervention.
I'm so sorry. I just destroyed some of the art on display in here. Okay, y'all. Yes, good armor for Lucanus. Actually, not as good, because I want him dealing more necrotic damage, so never mind. The Randy Dowager, let's go! My headcanon is that Viago, Taya, and Trella are a throuple. I love that so much. Okay, y'all know how much I love the Randy Dowager, and if you've not heard me talk about this before, you're about to hear me talk about it again. A sadly pristine and unread quarterly missive of suspect virtue. The Randy Dowager welcomes both season and heat by reprinting their nightly needs, being a wartime tale of lines crossed, blows traded, and love's promise to bridge any separation with cunning intent. A timely tale of tensions relieved by soldiers coming together. The Randy Dowager exhibitions for the noble of thought but spry of step. The lady herself says historically questionable, but one does prefer the relief of a happy ending. For those who shy from politics but little else. 3 scarves fluttered in shock out of 5. She shows just as much affection to Taya. Yeah. So, for those who don't know, and if you don't want a spoiler about specifically Tevinter Nights, and the short stories in Tevinter Nights, take your fingers, plug your ears up for like 15 seconds, okay? 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the Rainy Dowager is just Brother Genetivi. And we know how much Brother Genetivi writes in past games and this game. He is freaking the Randy Dowager. When I found that out, I freaked out because, like, that man, we meet him all the way back in Origins. He's also, aside from Isabella, he's one of the characters who gets mentioned in, like, who's actively in every game in a sense because of all these codex entries. So, anyways, that's all I wanted to say. As we were. Nothing else to find in here. While we are here in Treviso, before we go back to the lighthouse, let's look at what quests or what chests are missing. There's one here that I couldn't get to before, but I should be able to get to now. Let's take a look. I'm hoping I can get to it now. Only other thing I might need to do is leave and come back to get to it. I need to go south west slightly. And then back up. It's a time lapse word, I believe. Yeah. You double check my map. Okay, I'm still going the right direction. And like I know where I need to go. Oh, I need to be up above. Shoot. Hold on. Hold on. I forgot to go up instead. Up through there. I do love how fast we climb in this game. Okay. We might get dialogue triggered by...
Chantries cast a long shadow wherever they are. The view's still impressive, even if the area's still under siege.
I feel like I'm at a point where I've memorized where dialogue gets triggered in the game. No, it's still not. It's still not. Or is it that door or is it above on the roof? It might be up on the roof somehow. I don't know. Okay, let's go back to the lighthouse. We can check that later. Yep, there's Lucanus. We're about to make him a hero, I believe.
You know who Hezenkos reminded me of? Anaris. Just something about them both.
Their willingness to sacrifice others? That endless ache for power?
Yeah, maybe that's it.
With Anaris banished and Hezenkos defeated, at least they'll never meet.
True, that would be wild if they did. No one's in Emmerich's room, so let's go check on Hezenkos. We might be out of Hezenkos dialogue now. I don't know. We're gonna find out. Yes, we got more.
I'm busy.
Oh. Well, okay, Diva. I don't know what you could possibly be busy doing. You're just a head that sits there. Busy doing what? Yeah, She, I don't know. I was going to say, wow, my brain is not here.
Hey, yeah.
Okay, it's too cute when Harding says, heya. It's too cute. I just think, like, smush her. It's too cute. There's a reason why I went with Harding for my first romance. Hi, Asan.
How are your arms? You up for another workout?
Still sore from last time. How about you?
Same. Grey Wardens go hard.
Yeah, we do. Tosh is just saying that because I'm here. Clearly. Where? Nev's in her room. Okay. Let's chat with Nev, and then we'll go in for Lucanus. Did she say Grey Wardens go hard?
Impression on the Shadow Dragons. Tarquin thinks she's too earnest, but good luck changing that.
If that includes Davern, can I know when they go hard? During their workouts. Obviously, that's what Tosh was saying. During the workouts.
Lucanus.
He looks
Gotta
just
catch him
like
at the right
me.
time.
Spite, I mean, when he manifests.
That makes sense, doesn't it? What's on your mind?
I've been thinking. Treviso is as safe as we can make it. So, when my contract to you is fulfilled, Spite and I will go our separate ways. Literally, I'm going to seek out a way to separate us, wherever that takes me.
After experiencing imprisonment in the fall of Treviso, Lucanus wants independent life for himself and Spite. I'll work out when Davern is hard, yeah. How will you do that?
What was it Nev said? That killing the demon in the Fade could do it?
Could. She says there are no guarantees. Besides, our circumstances are unique.
Because you and Spite were forced together?
And because I pay my debts, even to him.
Okay, let's roll the die. Oh my gosh, I'm not rolling anything that we can use. Okay, how does Spite feel?
And what about the other person in this equation? How does he feel about this?
He dreams of freedom. I've shared those dreams. He never chose this, Rook. Something must change.
You sound like you still got some doubts.
Being possessed. It's not like separating oil and water. Each element permanently infuses the other. Spite wears my face, uses my skills. I know I've grown stronger. So, say I cast out Spite with all he's learned from me. What then? What if I free myself, but unleash a true demon of Virantium?
I love the or he gets your cooking skills. I really want to roll that, but I will honor the die. Ugh. He also learned teamwork.
A demon who's worked in a team, saved people, and made friends?
He'd lose them if I cast him out.
You keep saying that. Like you'd miss him?
He's been part of me. He'd be alone.
Spite will only be alone if he chooses to be.
True.
But you can't control that. All you can do is trust that you're making the right call. For both of you.
I know. But from someone else, it's easier to believe. And it's easier to see a future I can live with when this is done. To strike hardest, one must aim beyond the target. Let's end it, Rook. You and I and Spite, and all the fury we can muster.
Hero? There we go. We got our final hero. Okay. Blood runs thicker than wine, but it matters little when family so easily betrays each other. House Della Morte will survive all. Your support has allowed Lucanus to face his inner demons and protect what matters most. Defiant and unrelenting, Lucanus gives no quarter to his targets, preying on their weaknesses and giving them no chance to recover. With expertise comes notoriety. This suit is reinforced in every place that counts, protecting against even the most unexpected strikes. Okay, we gotta see what this is. I'm not even gonna look at it. We're gonna just put it on him. Oh, this is definitely not the same one I had my first playthrough. This looks so good. Oh, this is so much better than the one I picked for him my first playthrough. Oh, that is phenomenal. Oh my gosh. Lucanus. Look at that. That is stunning. Okay, let's get him his skill points put in. One here. The ostrich feather boa. It's so good though. Okay, damage versus high health. Physical damage. Necrosis bleeding. Damage versus low health. If it's enemy, cooldown reduced. No, we're going this side. Okay. Does anyone else have points? Emmerich does. And Tosh does. Okay. So, let's go through everyone's titles. Balara is the Elven Rebuilder. Davrin is the Griffin Whisperer and is level 10. So Davrin's fully leveled up. Emmerich is the Spirit Caller. Harding is Forged in Lyrium. Lucanus is the Demon of Virantium. Nev is Loved by Docktown. I love that. And Tosh is definitely together with Rook. Definitely. Oh, I love this. Okay. That was adorable. And if I look at the map, is every faction full strength? Hey, we could technically finish the game right now, but we're not. We're not. We're going to go back to Treviso and see if we can get the rest of the, see if we can 100% Treviso. Because I believe on my events in Discord, I did specify that next stream will be dragon fighting and other cleanup, probably. And then Saturday will be an extra long stream. Maybe I might start early. Oh, I need to get my maps of the chest locations back up. Oh my gosh, I just got like a million notifications when I open my phone. Hold on, hold on. Okay. DATV. Treviso chest. Oh wait, I want, there was another Reddit post I had looked at that had like all the maps. There we go. Okay. So let's look at the Treviso map. So there's something going on here that I need to figure out still. Oh, we need to do more with the art. Let's actually do all of that really quick, and then we'll get the chests. Because this might get us chests as well.
I don't think you
we are wrong to be cautious about Yakos.
I should have listened to him.
Yeah, it's still very much a
Right.
field
We
hospital.
should talk to the market master if we want to learn why Antam are stealing pieces of art.
Oh, are you the market master? Yes, you are.
I don't care who's in charge.
Hello.
unless they can get me the
This
best
might
ingredient.
sound strange, but I was told you might know
That was
about
weird.
Antam stealing paintings.
It's bad for business. And somebody here knows something. Everyone notices the master of the market. But you, stay hidden. Listen near the stalls. You might learn something about our Antam art collectors.
Okay.
Let's listen carefully around the market. Don't want to scare anyone off.
First the butcher dies, and now Governor
But
Eventually.
I mean, Antam, I didn't think they went in for things like fancy paintings.
I wouldn't know anything about... Well, that would explain the Antam who came by not an hour ago. They took my best sculpts without paying.
Right here?
Oh, yes. I did hear they've been piling up stolen goods in a camp in the Drowned district.
Okay. Well, I guess that was exactly what we needed because we don't need to investigate the other spots. So let's go. This actually works well because this puts us near that other chest that I don't have yet. Oh, hey, Antam, I see you.
We're close to that camp where the Antam took that merchant's stolen sculpture.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Let's go for one of the shielded Antam first. Just they're a little harder to get. At least with their abilities, I can go for them first. Maybe not personally. Come at me.
Need to move.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. Ouch.
Just say when.
I would love it if I could toss people into the water again. Ow. There we go. There we go. We still got one over here. Hey, buddy. Okay.
Let's look around for that stolen art, or any sign of what the Antam are doing with it. Nothing here.
Okay.
Still nothing.
Strange. You'd think a few statues would stand out.
True.
Still nothing. I don't see anything that merchant in the market was talking about. No stolen art.
I've got a hunch we should check with him again.
Yeah, let's do that. The sky is kind of pretty, despite this area being blighted. First, before we check... Actually, no, I don't want to bother with that. Let's go back to the market. This is what I get for trying to play the game with one hand.
The crows will take care of the city. They've always been there for us.
Or note, and tell the other Venatori to watch for people sniffing about. I don't want to jeopardize our arrangement with Yantam. The magical components they're asking for are rare, but they've delivered us some of the Treviso's brightest artwork. The collectors back home are very pleased. The next exchange will be in the Yantam camp, in the center of the city. I'll find you after.
That merchant who said the Yantam stole his artwork, he's with the Venatori. I'll bet he caught us listening in.
So he sent us off on a chase. Should have seen it coming.
The note said the Yantam are trading the art to Venatori collectors in exchange for rare magical components.
Mierda. As if the blight in the streets was...
Okay.
Oops.
We're close to the camp where Yantam are trading with the Venatori for magical components.
Hey, Venatori. I guess we're gonna get that conversation afterwards. Maybe. We'll see. Ooh, let me get out of there. Ouch, 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 ouch. Oh, there's so many here. Oh my gosh.
Got it covered.
Oh, 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 oh.
My fucking god. These bitches gay. Good for them. Good for them.
Hi, Ethan. There's a lot happening. I'm very overwhelmed. Oh, there's a mage here?
Behind you.
We're doing all right. It's been a long day. Timing that, I thought that was part of the game for a second.
Watch it. Now's your chance.
Here we're in the clear.
All right, let's find out what the Yantam and the Venatori are actually doing here.
What am I looking? Oh, here we go. Okay. I need to like refocus myself. Charred warning note. Do not be so afraid of magic. We must throw off the superstitions which yoked us under the Cune. The Venatori's enchanted powders and crystals have already produced wonderful new effects in the Gatlock. More power, more displacement, a heat like dragon's fire. But it is not ready. I have gone for burn salve. The Venatori and I will find the correct mixture soon. Okay.
This note is about Gatlock, that Kunari blasting powder. The Yantam are using magical components from the Venatori to make it more explosive. Much more explosive.
Well, look at what they can achieve when they work together.
We must go to Deandiago with this as soon as possible.
Agreed.
Okie doke. Any excuse to go talk to Tay and Viago, I'm in. Because they absolutely are like the embodiment of that couple that's like, hey, we saw you across the bar and thought you were cute.
Bet I can get my hands on those.
A reading list?
Studies on demonic possession. Attempts at removing spirits. Or both.
Aww.
Because you wouldn't try something completely reckless.
Not when I have such incentive to succeed.
The way that like they're now like literally on top of each other like that, just I feel like sealed that conversation perfectly. Except they're also cute and in a non-toxic way. Exactly. Well, maybe a tiny bit toxic. I've not read the comics about them.
The canal seems different today. Withered.
The warden's work.
I do not think the city will ever be the same. But Treviso survives.
Listen, the fourth blight devastated Antiva, so like, Antivans are not like unused to this. I'm very into Viago.
Good news?
The Venatori are helping the Anton make their Gatlock explosives even more powerful.
What?
It's not ready yet. They're still experimenting.
Then we have some time. The crows will investigate.
We had better. I am sure we'd be among the Antam's first targets.
Greetings from the gallery. Dearest Rook, a wonderful thing. The crows have recovered some of the Trevisan artwork stolen by the Antam. Viago and Taya told me all about it when I had them over for dinner. This literally proves my point. Those loutish Antam were about to take their ill-gotten goods by boat to Minrathis. Can you imagine? Selling the jewels of our artistry to some boorish magister's parlors. Luckily, Viago's compatriots put an end to it. My heart felt 3 times lighter when I learned that, and I'm sure yours does too. You and your friends take care, darling. Mistress Trella. I feel like I've very much read that in a way that is fitting of Mistress Trella, and I love that. I'm so into this idea that Viago and Taya are just swingers. Potentially. / just very open. Very open. But again, there's so much lore with them that I have still yet to read, and I cannot wait to read it. Hi, Kai. How are you? Okay. Do we have any quests at this point in Treviso? We don't. So we've got to get the rest of our chests then. We're missing 3 chests total. Let's back out. Let's look at the map. Welcome back from the ads, everyone. Okay, time to check for chests. I'm about to finish my crochet project. I'm very excited. What are you making? I didn't know that you crocheted. Okay, so. Oh, there's something this way. Hold on. Before we even look at chests, let's leave the diamond. We didn't even go this way yet. And there's a lot of stuff here. I don't remember what quest I'm missing out on that I wasn't over here. I'm just gonna try to snipe them. Coaster shaped like a paw. Unsure if I'll be making more or not. That's so cute. Please post it in the Discord. I'm I'm working on a couple different projects right now. One I cannot talk about on stream. Not because of y'all, but because of who it's for. Another project I'm working on is something I've been working on for over a year at this point. I just realized.
We've got company.
But it's a crop top, and I'm excited for when it's done. Really excited for it.
Time to work.
Ooh, all three of them are here. Can't wait for the crop top to be done. I'm so excited for it. Why is the fire flashing at me? A new project. Good night, Elizabeth in chat. Good night, Baxi Gamers, for someone. Yes, for someone. That's all I will say right now. Said someone is to remain unawares. Oh, shoot. I didn't realize you were still here. It's fine. Fine. You have no idea. You have no idea. You know nothing. Exactly. Where does... Okay, this is below the same room. Father's Day is coming up. Exactly. Exactly. I'm crocheting something for my dad. Gotta text my dad. Oh no. That doesn't sound like a fun thing for you. Is it a fun thing? Maybe not. Maybe it is. I don't know. Okay, before we go anywhere else, let's go through here and open the other door at the other end. There's a door here. Oh, oh, okay. Okay, this all connects now. Cool, I've been in here before. No, 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 don't want to climb the railing. Now, here... This is above the coffee shop, I think. Oh, we're near a chest. We're near a chest, people. I'm the biggest hater of my dad. Oh no, I'm so sorry. This is a big room for one little chest. No. It's a big room for one chest. Back through here. We've already gone in there. This is how we 100% Treviso, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Okay, what's in here first? Little upper section. Okay. I can do this. Yes. Well, I won't tell Finley you might be working on a mysterious project for her. I'm so glad you're good at playing along. Okay. Ethan, we didn't do our normal greeting. Oh no!
Dude, I got some banana bread at work today, dude. Hell yeah.
Hi, Cindy. Strike me as someone who can do all right improv. Honestly, yeah, I see it too. Chantel is absolutely a yes and kind of person. Even if she is a little bit like more introverted. Okay, so got everything here. Let's see, what's the completion percentage? Okay, 87%, 12 out of 13, 1 out of 2, so we're missing 2 chests total. So one of those chests we know is here. The other one I'm not sure of. So let me look at the map. But we got a lot more like area covered. So we know we're missing this one. I've got that. I've got that. I don't think this map that I'm looking at shows everything. Hold on. Okay, let's look at this again. So I've got this one, these two. Anything above that? Got that one. Down below, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's 2 here. The lower level, there's 1 here. Huh. Okay, let's go here. Now that we've got everything done in Treviso, both should be available. So I need to go east first, and then south. Hold up. No, there's nothing in here. But the sound did go off because we're in, oh, it's down there. Hold on. No. That's not what I was trying to go for, but that's fine. Oh, it all pops up. Amazing. Ooh. No. Okay, so the other one's up above, so let's go figure that out. Go through here. Nope. Wrong way, I guess? Well, I could go that way. Hold on, let's fast travel. So I've got a lot of this memorized at this point. Through here. Down this way. We're going to avoid all of those darkspawn. Through here. Go up to the balconies. Go up. Let's get some dialogue triggered. This is a dialogue spot. No, no dialogue. Shocking. how do I get this chest? Okay, let's go over here for a second. There's a ladder there that goes down. Okay, I gotta look up exactly how to get this chest. Y'all, we're figuring this out through the power of internet walkthrough and guides. Okay. On the rooftops of Streets of Coin Financials, head into room. How do I get to the rooftop? Enter info bookcases through a broken window. Oh, hold on. Looking for a broken window somewhere. Is there anything? Oh, there is something back here anyways. Wait, is it this way? It is this way. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're good now. I don't need the guide anymore. Oh, I see it. Well, we're gonna go through there in a second. We're gonna check this side first. Okay, no other loot. Y'all, I figured it out. We got it. Cordova's toothpick. Oh, it does so little damage. Let's just read the stats. +6 maximum bleeding stacks. This weapon deals very low base damage, but all hits with this weapon apply bleeding. That's not worth it at all for me. But update, Davern's my 4th hero. Congrats, Zeb. Did you choose Arlathan or Wardens? Treviso is 100%. Hold on. Literally all that's left is Ravine, and then I have 100%ed everything except for the Crossroads. I have not 100%ed the Crossroads yet. And I don't think I can. I think I locked myself out of that, unfortunately. I've already viewed them like her children. Right. And Zab, I don't know if you were here when I described my reasoning for, well, my reasoning for going with the Wardens my first playthrough was specifically because of stuff with Isaiah in the books. And you've read the books, so you get it. But, yeah. Okay, Treviso's 100%ed. Let's go back to the lighthouse again. I'm gonna look up the Crossroads map really quick. Just so I have it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it, unfortunately, but let's see, where is everybody? Ooh, okay, Harding and Tosh are together. Harding, are you trying to steal my partner? I cannot wait to do a playthrough where Harding and Tosh end up put together, because the two of them are really cute from what I've seen in other playthroughs of like other people playing it.
Tosh?
Yeah?
I swear on all the dogs in Ferelden, I did not make her do this, but my mom sent you something.
Oh.
They're There's a letter and some homemade candy. She calls it a hug from afar. She'd rather give you a real hug, of course, but she can't, so... This is so awkward.
No, it's good. I like snacks. And hugs aren't bad.
Oh, the height difference is really cute. Which is one of the reasons why I cannot wait to see them romance each other. It's adorable. Wait, Chantel, would you be interested in like doing a playthrough together where you help me make decisions at some point? This would be an off-stream playthrough, of course. Is that something you'd be like interested in? Because then you could see that romance and other things. I am romancing Tosh this playthrough, but I'm just talking about how the Tosh Harding romance is also very cute. I've seen it in like snippets from other people's playthroughs. Excuse me. Okay, everybody else is outside. There's clearly some romance there still. Oh yeah, Harding definitely loves a tall hottie.
Rook, good to see you.
Good to see you too, Balara. But like Tosh is all in on Rook for sure. I think Harding has a little bit of jealousy. That feels wrong, but so fun.
Get out there.
Yes. Oh my gosh! Bum, 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 ba-da-da, bum, ba-da-da, bum, 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 bum. Hi, Ashwinder. Thank you for the raid, friend. How are you? How was your stream? Y'all, okay, so many people were not here for my very first playthrough of all the Dragon Age games. My very first playthrough of Inquisition was literally me just singing the soundtrack the whole time. There's a reason I love the Inquisition soundtrack so much. It's so singable, and I sang along the entire playthrough. Balara is my golden retriever girlfriend. I love that. Really cool, except when Mass Effect is glitching on me and stuff. Oh no, you're still in, wait, which Mass Effect game are you on? You're still on 1, right? It's been so long since I've played Mass Effect 1. Okay, gotcha. Legendary Edition. Yes, I do remember asking you about that. I'm glad it's going well though, aside from the glitches, of course. I know we have some mods here. Mods, can I get a shout out for Ashwinder? I love that. I cannot wait to play Mass Effect again, y'all. It won't be for a bit because I'm gonna wait till we have a release date for the next game, but games like we only use snipers now. Yeah. Zeb, thanks for redeeming pronouns, please. Everybody, if you feel comfortable doing so, please feel free to put your pronouns in chat. Mine are she, her. The reason I ask y'all to do this is because we don't want anyone misgendered, and we don't want you to be misgendered or to misgender anybody else. But again, it is at your own discretion, your comfort level as well. Pay fair for me at the moment. Noted. He, him, amazing. And awesome, Flo. Thank you. Thank you, Chantel. Y'all, I have a rotating thing in chat periodically for the Alejo extension for pronouns. So I can see anyone that uses that extension, I can see your pronouns next to your name in chat. Obviously you have to update them. But if you're on mobile, they don't show, unfortunately. But yes, Alejo.io, thank you. I know I have it linked. Actually, ooh, forgot that I am still controlling the game. Hold on. Do I have a command for it? I don't remember if I do. No, I don't. I'm just going to manually trigger it. That's what we're going to do. Timers. There we go. That's the link if you want to use the extension. It is available for Chrome and for Edge. I use Edge exclusively. I don't use Chrome really because Chrome uses too much memory. So that extension does work on multiple browsers. But yeah. Well, Ashwinder, thank you so much for the raid. If you have to lurk, which I always recommend to streamers that raid because like you got to take time to do things for you after your stream, whether it's just some basic self-care, getting water, getting snacks, using the bathroom, walking around, or going to bed. Whatever you need to do, go do it for you. But if you want to stick around and hang out, you're always more than welcome to do so. And same goes to your viewers. Post-stream self-care is important. So we're going to get back into it. But I appreciate so much the raid. It's been ages since I shaved my face, and I'm feeling gender euphoria right now. Oh, Artemis, I love that. I love that for you. I think it's on Firefox too. That's what I use. Good to know. So it is very accessible.
Hey,
boys.
Strife and I don't have much in common. We come from such different places.
You're not that different. You both enjoy finding the strangest magical thing you can and poking it.
True. We share the thrill of discovery. But is that enough?
It's absolutely
you
enough.
actually like being around each other. That's already better than any of my cousin's romances.
Ilario didn't strike me as a romantic, no. What of your own relationships?
There's just the one. But we do enjoy dark alleys and talking about murders, so we have that in common.
I love this. Love this so much. The first time I got this, I misheard something dramatically different. Oh no, what did you mishear? I did my pronouns, so it reflects the Fae Fair exclusive. Yay! I know on my end it still does say Fae, does what you shows what you had before, but it will, I think, take a little bit to update. But I will keep that in mind, Zeb. Wait, did I talk to everybody? I didn't go talk to Davrin yet. There's one streamer who insists on calling Emmerich the old man and only that. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Hot daddy's kissing equals Emmerich drive.
Rook.
Davrin. I heard it takes approximately 15 minutes. Oh, to update. Okay, that makes sense. I heard Spite. So I'm like, okay, Emmerich wants to learn more about Spite. Checks out. Then the cutscene turned out about dating. I'm like, what? Oh my gosh, that would throw me too. But honestly, I could also see it. Hi, Jamie. He's not that old. No, he's really not. Okay, so I have a couple new ones here. I don't remember what's new though. That's new, I think. And that's new. Let's do the Glory of Andraste. It's just a fun looking statue. Hey, Fuentes. Okay. So, because I don't want to think about Ravine right now. That's going to be next stream. Was that a Kunari on a monument? Let's double check. I don't remember which one. There's so many monuments. I still don't have most of them. Was it towards the bottom? Burn of Roots, Lady of Sorrows, Glory of Andraste, Prophet of Light, Imperium Worm, Tribute to Death, 11 Death, Dragon Skull, Parvalan Throne. This is the throne that we see in Inquisition. Is your Rook Andrastian? Because mine is. I didn't really think about that too much. My whole thought process was my Rook, being an elf, is a city elf from an alienage. Despite the fact that there is no way to designate that in the game, so it's all headcanon. But I do headcanon that my Rook this playthrough is a city elf and not a Dalish elf. But yeah, so the Parvalan Throne is from Inquisition. That I love so much. Trying to decide if I want a trophy hunt in Dragon Age Inquisition or play some Dragon Age the Veilguard. Inquisition's hard to get all the trophies. I'm currently doing a nightmare run in Inquisition and trying to get as many of them as I can, but there are some that you just can't do all in one playthrough because you have to have some trials turned on from the very start of the playthrough, which is hard. Love the Parvalan decor for Skyhold. Same. I'm very sunburnt. Cindy, what did you do? My vote is Veilguard. I love both. Inquisition honestly is my favorite of the two, of the whole series. So that's my vote, usually. Okay, let's go. Let's take a different set of companions. I didn't mean to hit that. Okay. Let's see. Balara's 9, Davrin's 10, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Let's bring Emmerich for sure, and then I'll just bring whoever works with Emmerich. You get to acquire 2 in Inquisition. But you've played Origins, right, Zeb? Let's bring Harding. They're fun together. I was knee deep in a dumpster in the sun for 6+ hours. Oh my gosh. And did you put sunscreen on? I'm gonna guess no. Love being cunty diva boost to all people I don't like in DAI. Started an Origins playthrough. Yay! What Origin did you go with? So I'm on casual, running through the DLC trophies, the ones I might have missed my first playthrough, for working on the nightmare difficulty. Yeah, that I can platinum with the nightmare difficulty trophy wise. Yes, I'm trying to do a lot of the trials while also on nightmare. I somehow did the trial of the magician, which is the one where you go through in Hushed Whispers without any supply caches. I somehow did that on nightmare. I don't know how. I literally was like screaming and jumping around when I did it the other night. I was so proud of myself. Are you a wreck by chance? I don't remember, it was months ago. Gotcha. Didn't know I was gonna be outside today. I see. Okay, let's look at the map. We're gonna see if we can 100% the crossroads, because we 100%ed every other region this playthrough except for Ravane, which we'll finish Ravane on Thursday. So, the starting island, we're done. The bottom island, we have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Middle island. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2. Wait, oh, we're missing one down here. No, we're good on this island. We're good on this island. So it's the top islands that we're missing a chest. Where? Oh, wait. No. Where are they? Hold on. No, I'm missing something here. Oh. The final chest is after I do the corrupted dragon. Okay. My crossroads percentage is 92%, and I'm missing 1 time lock chest and 1 Fen'Harel statue. It's one I was like, I'll do that one on casual because I'm bad at video games and I'm gonna break a controller instantly. Honestly, that's smart. I like to challenge myself for no reason. Okay, so then I need to figure out not where the chests are. I need to find the Fen'Harel statues. Fen'Harel altars. Okay. Arlathan. Okay, wait. How do I do this? I need to find the right guide for this. Because I'm missing literally 1 Fen'Harel altar. Could I just scroll down and use my own brain? You're an Aquarius, correct? I am an Aquarius. Yes. We discussed it before? I think we have. You're right. Okay. Crossroads 1. We're going to fast travel for all of these. Crossroads 1 is... Where is that? Here-ish. Your sign very intellectual. I was in the gifted programs in all school. I am very much an intellect. I process things in a very intellectual way. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've gotten this Venhrel altar. Main story ones that I miss. If I miss any, like the defeat 10 dragons or 100% approval at the ball. Try doing nightmare so I can at least somewhat of a challenge. Yeah. Okay, so we got this statue. Number 2. These map pictures are not ideal. Number 2 is somewhere up here. It's like right here-ish. Let's see. I'm an asparagus, but Mars is in Gatorade or something. Cindy, yes. The Scorpio emotions are more valuable than logic for me. My wrist bruised. For fuck's sake, I'm a mess. Okay, Zeb. The only thing I ever think of when I think of Scorpios, 1 is an ex of mine, but 2, there's this song called Scorpio by Otto Hart. And it's really, really good. I love it. Otto Hart is a current favorite artist of mine.
Have I mentioned how much I love your conservatory and the lighthouse? You've done wonderful things with the plants.
Oh.
I'd thought their magic was dormant.
I didn't actually do anything with them. They just appeared. When I first set up, they were all dead or something. I left to go make a sandwich, and when I came back, they were everywhere.
Ah, a confluence between a shift in the Fade and your subconscious?
I'm gonna ask them very gently not to turn into demons and kill me.
I clearly haven't brought them together enough. Okay, let's... Oh, I can't avoid the dark spawn. That's fine. Okay. There we go. Anytime I tell someone I'm a Taurus, they just nod and say makes sense. I don't know enough about any of the signs to say, yeah, that makes sense, or no, it doesn't. I like I use the word cute for Veilguard's banter more than any other. No, it is cute. I agree. Okay, so is this... This is the one... Okay, I've got this one then. Number 3. Number 3 is down here, so let's just keep going that direction. Oh, hey.
Good hit.
One more? Is that it? That's it. I think. Can I go up this way? I can.
We got company.
Ouch. Is it weird that these sword combos strike me as Final Fantasy? I've never played a single Final Fantasy game. I know I might get some hate for that. So I can't say for sure, but I don't know, games take inspiration from each other all the time. Have I read this? Yes, I have. For other important placements of mine, Mercury and Sag, Venus and Cap, and Mars and Cancer, I love big romantic gestures. It all means basically nothing to me. But it's all good. You have to play tactics. It's the hardest one to find. However, yeah, I know absolutely nothing about Final Fantasy, and the massive size of the series overwhelms me.
They're aiming for us.
Wait. There we go.
Finish it.
There we go. Okay, so where? Let's look at the map. The one that I'm looking for right now is like here, but on the upper level. Love Final Fantasy games. I'll never play all of them. I appreciate they're all separate stories considering how my games are. That's fair. Also, I just realized we're in an ad, so if I'm gonna wait to like continue keeping up with chat till ads are done. But I will catch up with chat. Okay. I've got this one. So let's just deal with these. Easy. All right, ad should be just about done. Oh my gosh! Hi, Music Maker. Raiders, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you, friend? What were you streaming? What were you up to? Okay, catching with Final Fantasy things. I love Final Fantasy games. Never play all of them. I appreciate that they're all separate though. Love that. Every single Final Fantasy game is different. Is a different standalone story though, so keep that in mind. But I get how it can feel overwhelming for sure. Size of the series would be daunting if they connected anyway. I'm getting a theme here. They're all separate with the exception of like same named characters for in jokes. Me too. 7 remake is pretty new, was really good. And in Veilguard, I tied to my favorite combat. Nice. Music Maker friend, how are you? Thank you so much, Brig. Can we get a shout out for Music Maker? Actually, I don't even remember if we got a shout out for Ashwinder either. Okay, there's the shout out for Ashwinder, y'all. Go follow them. And shout out to Music Maker as well. Is it gonna let me do, not to myself. The problem with having 2 musics in chat. I gotta wait a minute and a half. Sorry, y'all. Been good, been playing more Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I've seen so many good things about Expedition 33. Is it a game that you would recommend? Like, what other games are similar to it? I've heard so many good things. Do I need to add it to my wheel spin list, y'all? So I've got a big backlog list of games and new games I don't own yet on a giant wheel spinner. We're skipping the wheel spinner so we can get into Assassin's Creed after this. But after that, wheel spinner. Would highly recommend it. Persona. Cindy, I know. I've seen a lot of Persona stuff. I don't know about Persona yet. But you're all saying that it's like you would recommend it because it's like Persona. Okay. Interesting. Okay. More on the side of Final Fantasy though. Okay. And I'll have to watch a couple streams of it, like, and not pay too close attention for spoilers. But like just watch like some combat and like basic story stuff just to see like the vibe, you know? Okay, let's see. Is it gonna let me give that shout out to Music Maker now? I have to wait -1 second? What? Twitch, what are you doing? Your Twitch is drunk. Huh? I have to wait -14 seconds? What does that even mean? Is there a... Okay, Cindy, can you try shouting out Music Maker? Otherwise, we're gonna do the regular shout out. Or like the command shout out that I have. But I really wanted to do the Twitch native one because it gives you the link right away. Turn-based with real-time elements. Plot gets thick really early on, so I recommend trying to find strictly a gameplay video and nothing with cutscenes. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know why the Twitch shout out was... It literally says you have to wait -14 seconds before giving another shout out. That makes no sense. I'm gonna bring back over to the gameplay scene for y'all. But Music Maker and Music Maker's community, please make sure y'all do your post-stream self-care if you need it. Water, snack, stretch, bathroom, whatever you gotta do. If you need to lurk, totally cool. If you want to go to bed, totally cool. If you want to hang out with us, feel free. Voice typing, hands covered stuff. No worries,
I hate to
Cindy.
break it to you, but this is not water.
Thanks, Artemis. All right. Let's figure out which Fenhal altar I'm missing. It wasn't that one. Okay, map. Let's see. It's somewhere in here. It's like right around this area. Let's go. Fast travel. Expedition 33 isn't an insanely long game either. Main story is like 27 hours. Then up from there depending on how much side stuff you decide to do. Okay, so here's the thing. I am a completionist with every game I play. It's really hard for me to skip side stuff. So what would you say the time to beat is generally for someone who wants to do everything? Got vodka and problems. So far, how long to beat says like 60. Okay, so pretty standard. If anyone here knows Funhouse, an old channel from Rooster Teeth, they used to have a series where they would play like demo discs of stuff and other things, and they'd be like, okay, how much did the game cost? How long do we play the game for? And the general rule of thumb was 1 minute is $1. So if it's $60 game and it's 60 hours to beat, that's a pretty good value. And I feel like I've solidly followed that rule of thumb for a long time, and it hasn't steered me wrong. Because it's rare for me to play a game that I love and paid full price for that I was under 60 hours with, you know? I don't know if you have Game Pass. It's on Game... I do have Game Pass. That makes it even more worth it. I love Game Pass. Okay, so from here, I need to go north. But not in the big building. I need to go over here. Trying to figure out where this is. I think I have done this one. Oh, and I don't want to deal with Antom over here. Go the other way. I'll be able to tell from over the other side. Kind of wild when a movie is like 2 hours and you don't, and you know I don't even know how expensive theaters are these days. Yeah, theaters are really expensive. It's kind of insane. I definitely did the Sven Hurrell statue already. Oh, I'm leaving. Nope, we're not doing that fight. I don't want to do that. I have no reason to do that again. I'm already level 50. Already level 50. I have no reason to do it. Okay. Did you see Nintendo's new user agreement? No, I didn't. Point is not $1 per hour. Yeah. Well, with video games, it's $1. Or yeah, I guess it is $1 per hour, not $1 per minute. I was thinking $1 per minute. No, it's $1 per hour. That's before the nachos. True. That's why I saw Sinner Stay on a day I took the day off because I could get early bird pricing. Smart. Okay, so the fifth one is the one that I'm missing, I think. Actually, hold on. Maybe I should fight. All of these. Let's just actually try not to fight. Let's just duck through and avoid them all. Let's see if I can just leave. Okay, I've done this. Well, it's not gonna let me just leave. Alright, kinda did. A little intrigued by that. I heard it's kind of horror. I don't do horror. Sorry, Magic Cards is seriously genius.
We've company.
Ouch. You hold the right to software brick your Switch 2 if you alter the device in any way. The device you paid for. Ew. Not allowed to class action lawsuit or trial by jury. That's insane. And unfortunately, I'm not surprised. Okay, so the fifth altar. Is... It's literally right there on the map. Oh my god. Y'all, do you see this? It's literally right there on the map. I've been searching all over this whole time for this altar. And it's been there the whole time. And my camera's out of focus. Y'all. It's fine. I've been enjoying chatting with everybody.
Why are the Fade plants acting like real plants?
I'm afraid you've lost me.
They were wilting. I had to give them water.
Ah, they may have sensed your expectations and adjusted their behavior accordingly.
They... what? I'm gonna need a moment.
Also, Nintendo holds the patent for gliding with a creature. Huh? That's literally insane. I'm sorry. How did I not do this? How did I miss this? Oh, right. Okay. I probably missed it because of this part. I just forgot about it. Summoning a creature by throwing an object. That's... How can Nintendo hold a patent for that? That doesn't seem real. That seems fake. Not that you're lying, but that seems like stupid that Nintendo can do that. Okay, so we're at 96% and the remaining 4% is finishing the Blighted Dragon. And then we can say we've 100%ed everything but Ravine, which we're doing next stream anyways. So proud of myself. I did not 100% this map, any of the maps last playthrough. Huge, difficult fight here, and you probably forgot about just surviving. Yeah, that's probably exactly what it was, Lo. On a related note of absurdist corporate control of everything, if hologram replay technology ever gets invented, the city of Cincinnati is legally required to install it in the stadium and pay for it? Huh? Pokeballs? I just felt myself in the bathroom and took a... Oh, yeah, no, Artemis, as I read that, I was like, huh? You felt yourself. You felt good, like you're feeling yourself. Yeah. Post the selfie in the Discord. If you feel comfortable, of course. Okay. I'm so freaking... I shouldn't have exited out of the map. I meant to go to the lighthouse. Warner Brothers also holds the patent for returning enemies. Returning? What does that even mean, returning enemies? Oh, they're up above.
How are you doing with weights?
Finding heavy stuff to lift is easy. But sometimes I want a really specific weight and don't have it.
We need 2 buckets.
Yeah?
Yeah. Fill them with water and sand to get just the right weight. By the handles.
Oh, that's good. That's real good.
Killing a captain and they show up again later for revenge that isn't placed as part of the story? How? I hate corporations. How? I hate that. Why? I hate capitalism. I hate the society we live in. I've been PMSing, so y'all are getting a rare form of me right now. That's really not even that bad because my mental health is also... So, like, I'm low energy in some ways. Picture this, but triple or quadruple the energy.
Oh, hey, Rook.
Then I'd truly be in rare form. Hello, workout buddies. Hating capitalism is extremely valid. Yeah. I'm just feeling especially hateful. Like, truly. Truly, especially hateful right now.
Hey, yeah.
I'm also, like, hating the way being a woman with a period works. Because I was unusually lucky, and I think it was because of my endometriosis growing up that, like, I just didn't experience PMS. Really? And I've been endometriosis free for a number of years now. Had my first surgery in college, second surgery a few years after college. But I was on birth control still up until like a year and a half ago. So you would think everything would start to return to normal after that. It did. But now, suddenly this month, my body's like, sorry, you're going to experience PMS for the very first time. So the past like 2-3 days have been... I already saw Balara. Jeez. My brain just doesn't know what to do now. It's kind of insane.
Brooke, hey.
Sister has it was the same way. Yeah. Like, I literally wanted to scream. Where the heck is everyone? I already looked at the map and I should know this. I've already said hi. Oh, no. Emmerich and Lucanus are outside, but up on the balcony. Okay. See, I'm even like feeling slightly angry about this. The fact that I can't find companions, even though I already looked at the map. I think it's a sign that I need to be done streaming in a few minutes. I think I need to be done soon. Hey, hey.
Are you still determined to separate yourself from Spite?
Somehow. Preferably without killing either of us in the process.
Well, then I ask you to consider the dangers to yourself and to him, should you pursue it. You wouldn't mind keeping detailed notes, would you? For the sake of knowledge.
But if I die, you can raise my corpse and ask where I went wrong.
Oh, the newly raised dead aren't always so cognizant of what laid them low. Life is ever precious, but good documentation, oh, priceless.
She had 2 very painful kids. Yeah, there's a reason I'm not having kids anytime soon. Maybe someday. I don't know. But not like someday is that far from now because I'm 30. And geriatric pregnancies are considered 35 and older. Monopoly have Monopoly and looping tracks for game boards. Ugh. Boomer. I know I'm old. I'm sorry. Okay, let's save the game. So next stream, Thursday night, is Ravane and the Blighted Dragon in the Crossroads. That's the plan. Okay? That is the plan. Okay. Oh, I should have grabbed my mouse out of there while I was thinking of it. We'll have the Veilguard main theme start playing in just a second. You can kill this dragon, I believe. Thank you. I just need to be better prepared, like, with who I bring. And now that I'm level 50, like, I'm as level as I can be. I need to go to the caretaker and level up weapons and things too. That's gonna help a ton. But y'all, before we go, feel free to join the Discord, where you can get updates on all sorts of things in the community, whether it's my streams or other things. For example, I'm gonna probably tomorrow night, instead of playing Dragon Age Inquisition, I'm gonna be playing Palia. I'm probably gonna be playing Palia all week when I'm not streaming, because finally Elderwood comes out tomorrow and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I know Zeb's excited too, because Faye's been talking about it a lot as well. There are dragons in Dragon Age? Yeah. I think BioWare owns the dialogue wheels or something. That makes sense. The way they do their dialogue wheels is very specific. I know sounds being slow. There wasn't gonna be it originally. Yeah. Listen, Ashwinder, you should know this whole dragons and Dragon Age thing is kind of an inside joke that my sister started on her stream. She's a Zelda player for the most part. She decided one time to tell me, no, I think there's more dragons in Zelda than there are in Dragon Age. And I've proven her wrong many times, but it is now a running gag between her community and my community. And a lot of my community that were with me first have joined her community as well and have ganged up on me, including Zlo. And I take that personally. Anyways, there's the Discord, y'all. Go join. YouTube, you can go and subscribe to the first channel listed there to watch all of my VODs. So all my old streams of Dragon Age, other games, but the Dragon Age ones are the most important. I've been streaming for 4.5 years. So there's a lot of content there. Second channel listed in that link is some edited content, like TikToks that are posted to shorts. I do have one video that is like an actual edited video. It's not edited well, but it's something. I just don't have time for edited content right now, but you can subscribe there anyways if you just want to like get notifications when I actually do post. Then we have my throne wish list. If you want to buy me a little gift, whether it's Dragon Age stuff or otherwise, feel free. Merch. This Shrimp Time merch will not be available for super long. Don't worry, it's not going to go away forever. It's going to go away for like a week and a half and come back, because I am gearing up to get my next collection launched. My colors collection. Y'all have seen my certified purple person crew neck sweatshirt. All of the colors will be available. I'm going to have red, yellow, green, blue, purple, and pink. I couldn't get a good orange, so orange is not happening. But those are the other colors that we're going to have. I'm going to have crew neck sweatshirts, t-shirts, coffee mugs, baseball caps, patches that you can like sew on or iron onto things, stickers. I think that might be it. So And I know y'all really loved how the sweatshirt looked. Like, they're very simple. It's gonna be like different colors. It's like a subtle Pride collection, but it's a solid color that you're wearing. So I think it's kind of clever. And it's all of the stuff is embroidered, so it's like really good quality. So that'll be releasing soon. I will give y'all an exact date once I know. Probably I'll know that by the end of this week. And yeah, Pride Month is rapidly approaching. So I guess last thing, if anyone lives near Philadelphia, and wants to meet up at Pride in Philly, it's June 1st, in the neighborhood of Philadelphia. Let me know. I've talked before, if a 50 stream streak gets you VIP, meeting me in person also gets you a VIP. Just saying. Because then I get to know you in person and like talk to you face to face, and it's fun. But yeah, so I appreciate all of you very, very much. I think I've gone through all my announcements. I will see y'all on Thursday for Ravane things and Dragon Fight things. And I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your week. Bye, guys.